The Cold War, a period of geopolitical tension between the United States and its allies and the Soviet Union and its allies, shaped much of the 20th century. Here are 8 key facts about this pivotal period in history. 1. Origins. The Cold War emerged after World War II, as the United States and the Soviet Union, 2 former allies, found themselves in ideological conflict. The differing political and economic systems of capitalism and communism fueled mistrust and competition for global influence. 2. Arms race. One of the defining features of the Cold War was the arms race between the United States and the Soviet Union. Both superpowers stockpiled nuclear weapons and developed sophisticated missile systems, leading to the concept of mutually assured destruction, MAD, and the fear of nuclear war. 3. Space race. The Cold War also manifested in a race for technological and scientific superiority, most notably in space exploration. The Soviet Union's launch of the first artificial satellite, Sputnik, in 1957, and the subsequent U.S. moon landing in 1969 were key milestones in this competition. 4. Proxy wars. While direct conflict between the United States and the Soviet Union was avoided, the Cold War played out through proxy wars in various regions around the world. Examples include the Korean War, the Vietnam War, and conflicts in Africa and Latin America, where the superpowers supported opposing factions. 5. Berlin Wall. The division of Germany into East and West became a symbol of the Cold War. In 1961, the East German government built the Berlin Wall to prevent citizens from fleeing to the West. The wall stood as a physical barrier until its fall in 1989, signaling the end of the Cold War era. 6. Nuclear deterrence. The concept of nuclear deterrence, or the idea that possessing nuclear weapons would prevent their use by threatening massive retaliation, shaped Cold War strategy. Both the United States and the Soviet Union maintained large arsenals as a means of deterring aggression. 7. Cuban Missile Crisis. The Cuban Missile Crisis of 1962 brought the world to the brink of nuclear war. The United States discovered that the Soviet Union had placed nuclear missiles in Cuba, leading to a tense standoff that was resolved when the Soviets agreed to remove the missiles in exchange for the removal of U.S. missiles from Turkey. 8. Thaw and end. The Cold War gradually thawed in the 1980s, as Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev implemented reforms such as glasnost, openness, and perestroika, restructuring. The thaw culminated in the peaceful end of the Cold War in 1991, with the dissolution of the Soviet Union and the emergence of a new world order. These 8 facts highlight some of the key events, dynamics, and consequences of the Cold War, a period of immense global significance that continues to shape geopolitics today.